What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconero Zone for my match reaction slash post game, whatever. It's not going to be ratings today because of timing. It wasn't possible to put out the ratings. So do watch a live show or rewatch it after this one because I'll kind of include that into the live show. But I just want to talk about what happened yesterday, obviously, and just give my opinion on the game. Before we do that, please like the video now, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and like the video as always. So let's go. Okay, so we won. We won 2-0. I'm not sure what I predicted in my preview. Did I say? I think I said 2-0. Like I was confident we were gonna win. Because Torino are not a good side. They struggle to score goals. They don't look good going forward, and I think that was pretty obvious yesterday. So I'll give that backline credit because it was a very quiet game for 90 minutes for Chesney because there was nothing. You know, they have Zapata and they struggle to get that ball up the field. And we knew that going into the game, so that's why I was like, we're gonna win no matter how we play. At one point, somehow, some way, we will get the win, and that's what we did. You know, it wasn't. I did 3 points. I'll take the 3 points every single day. That's not the issue. That's not the debate. You know, I'll take every single 3 points, but I'm not one of those people who is gonna say a win is a win. I'll take any win because we've like you've been saying that for 3 years now, and what is it getting us? Like we're winning games, that's fine, but like we're not making any progress. That's my issue. Um, the same issues remain, you know, throughout the last couple of games. We don't create chances. We don't create chances. Create chances. Excuse me, at all. Like that's just the honest truth. We don't create chances. You know, we scored 2 goals and credit. We took them well. 2 corners. We got a lot of help from one of the worst goalkeepers in the league, in the Milinkovic Savic, who I don't know what he was doing for the 2 goals, but like he kind of gifted it to us twice, and we took them. So fair play. But other than that, we're toothless. We're absolutely toothless, and that's what I said. I'll take the win, obviously, but I will not say I'll take any win, and don't complain. A win is a win. Yeah, like I said many times, if you are a relegation side or a bottom team for 50 years, then you can say a win is a win. If you're a top team trying to improve, trying to make progress, it's more than just a win. You need to look at, and you need to look at progress, and there is no progress, and that's my issue, you know. And looking at that Milan game, you cannot play like that at Milan. You can, you know, you, you need to improve in certain, like in so many areas, not in certain areas. We are extremely stale. The first half, like the lineup, okay, I get the issues. He wanted Miretti get between the lines, which is good at. But what was that? What was the point of getting him between the lines when every time he had possession, looked up, he had nothing. He had nothing going forward for him. Excuse me. He was excuse me. He was not out of depth, but like Keane. I thought he had a bad first half in terms of his movement. You know, Kostic wasn't make the runs. I think in the first half there were 2 occasions where Miretti was just he was free and he was waiting to play that through ball, and nobody was linking up. There was no Kostic, there was no way, and he needed to turn back. Another issue, he plays the ball to Kostic and he lets it bounce off his feet completely instead of just, if he takes a good control, it could be one-on-one on goal. And those are the issues that remain. So it wasn't an easy game for Miretti. I didn't really understand what the idea was. Like, I understand the idea, but if there's no movement, he is pretty useless. He is. And I'm going to suggest any player playing that position is useless if the movement is that. You know, you put McKennie in midfield, which I also understood, because then there will be movement inside the box or making some runs. Not there, first half. absolutely not there. So playing Miretti for me kind of pointless in that game. That's not his position. He's an attacking midfielder, in my opinion, who will flourish if he plays with a team that makes movements off the ball, has runners. He will flourish doing that. But this far, it's not looking like they're doing that. They're not, especially not against Torino. And he got sobbed. And the only thing I said, like Milik came on and I was fine with that. Even Yildiz, whatever. We needed two strikers up top, but it needed to be Milik, by the way. It needed to be Milik. So I was fine with bringing in Milik because we needed that. My issue is Emiretti gets subbed at halftime every single day. I don't know what the point is. I don't know how you are going to let a kid improve when you already play him between the lines, behind Keane, and it's not his position, and then you sub him off at halftime. I don't see, like, I don't see it. I don't see how he's going to improve this season. And I'm going to a point where I'm like, let him leave in January. Same for Ealing Jr. Let them both leave. When I look at Sule, I'm like, let them leave. Just let them leave, because this is turning out to be completely pointless because there's no improvement and Ealing Jr. is not playing. So let them both leave, because look at Sule, who can play how he wants to play in terms of he gets the freedom. He's not restricted to do this, do that, do that. And if he runs with the ball, you have Allegri screaming. Everybody remembers that video on the sideline. And look at Sule now. He's one of the best players at this moment in the league, performance-wise. And I'm at a point where just loan Miretti out and loan Sule out, because this is not going to work if it goes on like this. Other than the game, like I said, we kept control. I think Rabiot was still not very good. He's miles away what he did last season. If it's fitness, I don't buy it. It's game week 7 or 8. Like, if you're still struggling with fitness, then you're going to struggle with all season. Like, I'm sorry, it's game week 8. So I don't want to hear that excuse. He's playing poorly, and that's my issue, where I'm like, there's only one player getting subbed every single week. What about the other ones? Never getting subbed. I don't think it's good management, because you have Allegri saying Rabiot was not top, and yet you're playing him in every single second. That's just ridiculous, because he's not playing well. He's not playing well. I think Kostic didn't have a good game. He had the assist, but like, that's a set piece. I mean, I'm not gonna hail that up. Like, he didn't have a good game. Quality wise, there was not enough quality in there. Milik came on and he changed the game. He changed the game, because in the first half you cannot ask Keane to hold up play between 4 defenders, and Miretti the same, because he was playing between the lines. So Keane coming on, Milik coming on, I agree with. It was needed. And we did well. And we got the 3 points, and I'll take it. Going to international break, I was waiting for a better performance. Not controlling the game, because we controlled the game. Like I said, Torino struggle moving forward. So I was never questioning the fact that we were going to control the game. I was looking to more of an attacking performance, and there was just nothing. There's no progress. That's my issue, We're going to win a bunch of games this season. That's, again, also not the issue. The issue is there enough progress to say this is going into the right direction? Because we hear it's going to be a low-budget Juve with a mix of youngsters, good signings, and maybe some experience. But the youngsters are not improving. Miretti is not improving. Fagioli is not having the best of seasons, in and out the lineup. Junior is not playing, so I don't get it. Like, this is not what we have been told it's going to be. McKennie, out of nowhere, compared to last season, is in the lineup, who also didn't have a good game, in my opinion. Because, like I said, if he plays in midfield and his movements in the box are not there, I don't rate him at all. When he was having a good spell on that wing, I gave him credit for that. If you watch the channel, I've said it many times. But in midfield, if he doesn't make those runs and get into the box, he doesn't affect the game in a manner where I'm like, yeah, that's a player I want in the team. No, because he's extremely limited. And I have so many questions about yesterday as well. But again, I'll take the win, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, a win is a win, don't complain. I'm not complaining. I just want to see progress. And it's not this year. People need to forget that as well. It's 2 years now, 2.5, or like 2 and a couple of months, or whatever you want to call it. That's my issue. That needs to improve big time, and that's just not improving. So happy with the win. always as who win. I'll take any win. I've said it so many times. But the improvements and the progress are not up to the level required in year three, excuse me. And it's actually kind of scary how far we've come in these 2 years and how little of improvements we've actually made. Because defensively, in those 3 years, we haven't improved. Like we are not good, as a whole. Throughout these 2 years, have controlling games, we've not been good. Dominating possession, not being good. Attacking, counter, like we do nothing very good, and that's an issue. Like there's no, like we're not, like you cannot even say, oh, we're a good defensive team who counterattack. Like even if I'm not a fan of that, at least I can say that and I can live with it. That's who we are. If it's effective, fine. But we're not. Like that's like it's crazy. Like you can go all teams and say, oh, that team plays like this. I don't know how we play. I don't know how we play. But that's a debate for the coming 2 weeks where we build up to the Milan game during the international break. That's it for me for this video. Let me know what you think about the game in general and, in my opinion, the lack of progress. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys tomorrow.